Jordan River holds immense symbolic and spiritual significance for numerous cultures and religions. However, recent reports indicate that the river's water levels are alarmingly low, raising concerns among environmental experts. The depletion of the river's waters has led to speculations that the Jordan River could potentially dry up entirely. One particularly surprising development is the change in the color of the Jordan River's waters, which have turned red. This alteration is considered a disturbing sign, given the historical and religious importance of the river. Yet, the mysteries surrounding the Jordan River do not end there. In fact, it has undergone significant transformations, with its once crucial waters drying up. This revelation prompts us to explore the unsettling mysteries and hidden treasures that may be exposed. Is the river drying up due to divine wrath? This video aims to answer these questions comprehensively. Historically, the Jordan River served as a significant biblical waterway, responsible for transporting 1.3 billion cubic meters of fresh water annually from the Sea of Galilee to the Dead Sea. However, over the year, its flow has drastically diminished by more than 90%, now reaching a mere 100 million cubic meters. This sharp decline has had a major impact on the Dead Sea, the world's saltiest large body of water, which is shrinking by a meter each year. These startling facts strongly suggest that the Jordan River, the primary water source for the Dead Sea, is indeed drying up. Unfortunately, the Jordan River and its surrounding region face additional challenges. This area is already one of the driest in the world, and the situation is worsening due to escalating temperatures and a growing population. In biblical narratives, God dried up the waters of the Jordan River for the Israelites, similar to the events of Moses and the Israelites crossing the Red Sea. The Israelites' crossing of the Jordan River on dry land held tremendous significance for them. Interestingly, it appears that God is now seemingly continuing this phenomenon as the Jordan River dries up. The drying up of the Jordan River has far-reaching implications for various industries in the region. In the Middle East, people heavily rely on healthy rivers for drinking water, crop growth, essential for survival, and other purposes. The Jordan River plays a crucial role in irrigation for crops and contributes significantly to the tourism industry. Consequently, the drying up of the river would have widespread implications. Many religious individuals visit the Jordan River to walk in the footsteps of Jesus and be baptized in the same waters where he is believed to have been baptized. The tourism industry centered around these religious sites could face a decline if the Jordan River dries up, as there would be no support for visitors, reducing the appeal of visiting the river. Fortunately, for Israeli residents, the main source of drinking water has shifted to desalination plants that convert salty Mediterranean water into fresh and drinkable water. However, the drying up of the Jordan River would still have devastating consequences for the region, as the river plays a vital role in sustaining life in the ecosystem. Moreover, the drying of the river has brought to light various mysteries related to the Bible, suggesting significant signs aligned with God's will. The story of Moses and the exodus of the Israelites, particularly the parting of the Red Sea as recounted in the book of Exodus, is one of the most well-known biblical narratives. However, the historical accuracy of this account, especially the claim that ancient Israelites migrated from Egypt, has been a subject of debate among scholars. In recent years, a group of archaeologists unearthed evidence supporting the biblical narrative of Moses leading the Israelites out of Egyptian slavery and into the promised land of Canaan. At excavation sites, the team identified unmistakable signs of past settlements, such as low stone walls used as animal fencing. These structures are inconsistent with the nomadic lifestyle of Bedouin Arabs, who traditionally lived in tents made of perishable materials. The archaeologists hypothesized that these structures might have served as enclosures for animals, indicating the presence of settled communities. While these findings do not definitively prove that these camps date back to the early Israelite period, they provide strong indications. If these findings are indeed from that time, it could align with the biblical account of the Israelites journeying from east of the Jordan River, crossing the river, and entering the hill country of Israel. Further excavations near Uja-Aluka are planned to determine if the site might be linked to an Israelite settlement in the region. In recent years, several remarkable discoveries have been made in the area. For example, in 2013, at Ket El Asara in the Jordan Valley, archaeologists uncovered stone ruins and pottery fragments believed to be from the Late Bronze Age or the Iron Age. They also discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls, which challenged previous doubts about finding Hebrew manuscripts predating the 10th century after the birth of Jesus Christ. These scrolls, dating back to the 2nd century BC, confirm the accuracy and reliability of the Hebrew Bible and shed light on ancient Jewish practices and beliefs. The drying up of the Jordan River and the mysteries surrounding it have captured the attention of people worldwide. The diminished water levels and changes in the river's color are not only alarming from an environmental perspective, but they also hold significant symbolic and religious implications. The implications extend to industries dependent on the river, such as tourism and agriculture. Additionally, archaeological discoveries in the region have provided intriguing insights into the historical accuracy of biblical narratives and the presence of ancient settlement. As scientists, scholars, and religious believers continue to explore these mysteries, we may gain a deeper understanding of the past and its connection to the present. In the pages of biblical history, the Jordan River holds a profound significance. From the miraculous crossing of the Israelites led by Joshua to the spiritual rituals of baptism, the river has played a central role. However, over the years, the once mighty Jordan has been plagued by a drying phenomenon, raising questions about its cause and implications. In this in-depth exploration, we unravel the various explanations surrounding the drying of the Jordan River and delve into its profound prophetic significance. Join us on this journey as we uncover the mysteries behind this natural wonder. One prominent theory suggests that a landslide upstream allowed Joshua and the Israelites to cross the Jordan. However, upon closer examination, this explanation falls short. Joshua 3 prophesies that the moment the priests carrying the ark rest their feet in the Jordan water, the river shall be cut off. Joshua couldn't have known about a landslide in advance. Moreover, the presence of the priests carrying the sacred items, including the tabernacle and the ark, with the Israelites contradicts the idea of a natural landslide facilitating the crossing. According to Joshua 3, as the priests approached the Jordan, the water was overflowing its banks during the harvest season. This detail sets the stage for the miraculous event that followed. As the priests with the ark dipped their feet in the water, the river dried up, allowing the people to cross on dry land. This extraordinary event had a profound psychological impact on the Canaanites, shattering their sense of security as they witnessed the Israelites crossing a river that had miraculously dried up. Just as the miracle at the Red Sea caused the hearts of the Canaanites to melt, Rahab attested to the similar effect the drying of the Jordan River had on the people of Canaan. Mysterious phenomena like these can naturally evoke confusion, fear, and worry, as they are perceived as signs of God's potential wrath. However, it is crucial to remember that God is sovereign. There are no random, out-of-control happenings. While God's purposes may be hidden from us, each event has a reason behind it. Reflecting on Jesus' death, we see that there were human reasons driven by evil intent, but God had righteous purposes. God's sovereignty extends even to the smallest creatures. Several factors, including the law of cause and effect, the doctrine of original sin, and the providence of God, indicate that everything happens for a reason, not by mere happenstance or random chance. Despite potential fear, it is essential not to be afraid. God is continually at work in the lives of His people, and in His goodness, He guides them toward a positive outcome. The events that shape our lives are not mere products of natural causes or random chance. They are ordained by God and intended for our good. While we may not always sense God's hidden guidance in the midst of unfolding events, looking back often reveals His hand more clearly. Even in times of tragedy, instead of succumbing to confusion and fear, it is encouraged to accept events calmly and consider them carefully, understanding that our true destination is God's salvation. Examining the drying of the Jordan River from a different perspective, we find that the river has become a victim of conflict and climate change. The competition for access to the Jordan River's water supply among Israel, Syria, and Jordan has become a major source of conflict. This competition creates an incentive to extract as much water as possible, making it challenging for the Jordan River to be revitalized. Additionally, the strain on resources due to refugees has intensified the pressure on the river. Communities in northern Jordan, close to the Syrian frontier, face a desperate state when it comes to water resources. The influx of refugees from Syria has further intensified the pressure, potentially bringing these communities to a breaking point. The enormous scale of the Syrian exodus has far-reaching consequences, impacting water resources in already strained regions. Efforts to manage water resources sustainably and address the impacts of human activities on the river's ecosystem are crucial for its long-term viability. At the Jordanian baptismal site of Bethany beyond the Jordan, a woman expressed her mixed emotions as she experienced the coldness of the river's water on her skin. Amidst the sweltering heat, she couldn't help but feel sadness for the river's dwindling state. She speculated that God above might also share in this sadness, the same God who performed miracles for the children of Israel, from delivering them from Egyptian captivity to parting the Red Sea, is intimately connected to the Jordan's drying. As we conclude this comprehensive exploration of the drying of the Jordan River, we are left with a profound sense of awe and wonder. The river's transformation mirrors the power of God revealed to both ancient and modern generations. Whether through miraculous events or the consequences of human actions, the drying of the Jordan River carries deep spiritual, ecological, and geopolitical implications. By understanding and reflecting upon these phenomena, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate workings of God's plan and find guidance in navigating the challenges of our own lives.